Hi, I'm JD, and welcome to another 3-minute devotional. I have a question for you today. What does it cost to love someone? So I used to work an hour and a half from my house, and one day on the way to work, in the middle of winter of course, my car breaks down. I was almost there and a wheel bearing blew up. Now luckily it was right next to an auto parts store, so I pulled into the parking lot and I called a friend that I worked with who was a good mechanic. He shows up, and as soon as he gets there it starts to rain. Ends up being one of the harder rainstorms I've ever been in. He hopped out of his truck anyway, ran inside. He bought the part and the tool that I needed and wouldn't let me pay him back. He came out and helped me repair the vehicle, and we both got drenched from the rain, and we both ended up being late for work. And he was never late for work. So what does loving somebody cost you? I think it costs your time, your money, your comfort, maybe even your reputation. Everything you love will cost you something. Think about it. The hobby that you love will take your time and your money. The chocolate cake that you love is going to cost your waistline. And the people that you love will most definitely cost you time, money, comfort, and maybe even reputation. Just like in the story of the Good Samaritan that we've been talking about this week, the Samaritan stops to help the injured man, and it would have cost him time. He was on his way somewhere to do something, and he took time out of his day to help the man. It would have cost him money. He put him up in an inn and paid for his expenses. Would have cost comfort. He tended to the man's wounds. And it would have cost reputation. Jews and Samaritans didn't like each other, and to help an enemy would have definitely cost your reputation. So if loving somebody costs this much and is that uncomfortable, why do it? Well, a few reasons. Number one, Jesus said to. Just before the story of the Good Samaritan, a man stands up and asks Jesus what he has to do to inherit eternal life. And Jesus says, well, you need to love God, and then you need to love your neighbor as yourself. Another reason would be all the greatest joys in my life and my best memories are from people that I love. People that have cost me time and money and comfort. And thirdly, well, it's because God did that for me first. The greatest love story ever told. While I was a sinner, while I was an enemy of God, He sent His Son to die for me. That cost God an awful lot. So in response to His great love, I choose to love people too. So this week, as you go out and you go about your business, don't be afraid to love someone. Don't be afraid of what it's going to cost you. And remember those times that people have loved you and what it might have cost them. We'll see you guys next time.